Hello, my name is Alex from bodyconditioningwellness.com. Over 30 years of researching and training has led me to some hidden body conditioning information and knowledge that you can find on this site that is so perfect for people out of shape, people especially if you're like over 50. There is an amazing body conditioning modality that you can do that can absolutely change your body, and it's so easy to do. With this wonderful knowledge and the practice of Aikido, a martial art from Japan, I wanted to find a way that I could share this knowledge with regular people because it has such benefits and is so easy to do. You don't need to be, you can be in the worst shape possible. You can be over 50, over 80 and still do these exercises because it's not based on the Western way of looking at exercise. This is based on hidden knowledge to do with how the body works. This knowledge is so much more than just about the body, even though that is amazing in itself. The knowledge here is about the mind and the spirit working with the body. And this is the occult knowledge. This is the knowledge that's been hidden from us. And here we use it to our benefit. So I just want to take you through a review of the membership site so that you can see it for yourself. There are 5 modules, of which there are 3 main ones: the body conditioning module, the self-care module, which is to do with the mind, and the spiritual mastery, the spirit. And we have a food nutrition module, more to do with the mind again. And we have an Aikido module, which is more for Aikido enthusiasts, but also for people who want to see an example of how this body conditioning is applied in real life. So here we are with the main specialist area of the site, the body conditioning. It's split up into 3 areas. You really have the live classes, which you can take part in or look at the recorded classes. And you can just treat them as a live class while you're watching them. I strongly suggest you start at live class 1 and just work your way up, because you're actually then, each class builds on the knowledge of the previous class, and you really start with a good foundation. The assumption is you don't know anything when you start. It's within the live classes that you get the nitty-gritty detail and can really understand what you're doing and ask questions. But as you will see, the exercises and what we do are extremely easy to do, and I nearly can't imagine anyone not being able to do them. And if you don't understand what you're doing, that's what I'm here for, and the live classes. As apart from the live classes and the live recorded classes, we have daily exercise videos that you can follow. And we have them under different sections, from sedentary, mild exercises, and getting to a little bit more hardcore training once you really are into this style of training. The daily exercise videos are mainly done with music and have audio instruction. And when you combine them with the live classes, you really know what you're doing, and you have a whole variety of videos to watch, with more to come. And if that wasn't enough, you have a complete body conditioning course that goes into some detail with all the types of exercises and routines and things that we do in this special form of body conditioning. So between those 3 areas, you really have a lot of information. Here is a section where I show an example of how you can apply the body conditioning. In this case, it's in the martial art Aikido, but you can apply this body conditioning to anything physical in your life. Gardening, all kinds of sports, you name it, you can apply it. I have included and created an ebook that you can download that will give you exercises that can give you instant pain relief when you get back issues or neck issues. A really wonderful resource to have. And then there's many other sections to do with other aspects of exercise, mainly to do with over 50 and injury exercises. I also offer personal consultations where people have complications, physical complications, or really don't know where to start. I had one gentleman who's extremely obese and issues with his joints, and we had to start with stretches in the bed, lying down, and he's at a point now where he's going for walks now. Amazing. So moving on from the body conditioning module, we have the self-care module, which is covering the mind, your mindset. And it's so important that you get this right, because you don't get the mind right, it's hard to get the rest right. So there is a 6-week course to do with getting your mindset in the set correctly. And then most importantly, to find out what it is that you do want. And sometimes we know that, and sometimes we haven't got a clue. And whether you do know or not know what you want, you then need to know how you get there. And apart from the how, you also need to understand manifesting correctly, because we have been given so much false information, it's just not true. And of course, we need tools of how we get there and factors to consider. And so this makes up the self-care section. And like I say, the most important thing really is the correct way to manifest, which is so much false information on. Then we have the spiritual mastery section. There is an ebook with a lot of information, 43 pages, for you to introduce you to spiritualism, spiritual mastery. We then have a section on guided meditations and a number of videos to inspire you with your training and spiritual development. And then my speciality really is combining all of this together now. Mind, body, and spirit. So when you're training and doing these exercise videos here will incorporate the spiritual element as well that you will be aware of as you're training. And it really brings your whole training to a whole other level when you're combining mind, body, and spirit. I'm looking forward to adding a lot of videos and information and knowledge in this section alone. So that makes up the 3 core sections. We have a food nutrition section to do with mainly working on your immune system. And we have an Aikido section that's meant for Aikido enthusiasts, that is free, as well as for regular members who just want to get an idea of how, to see example of how you use this body conditioning, in this example, a martial art. So there you have it, mind, body, and spirit. We train all 3. And when you do this, you have amazing results in your life, in your body, for your mindset, and your own spiritual development. If you go to the main landing page in the link below the video, you can join for a 7-day free trial. And should you decide to join thereafter, we have a special discounted rate for the new year. I look forward to seeing you. My name's Alex, bodyconditioningwellness.com. Thank you.